Back again, gun strap packing in. More metaphors and lyrics from this young man. A.M.A. Young Rain is the boss, spitting lyrics once again. Revealing approved information now, episode 37. How y'all feeling on this Friday? Peace, love, and positivity. KLM was good.
Yo, how's it going? How's it going?
I got my boy back with me on this lovely Friday. Shout out to Canelo. Me and KLM had a nice conversation, and I know my boxing fans. They said show him, cause you don't know. I'm gonna show you that Canelo fucked that boy up. Yeah, man. I'm gonna see Danny Garcia fight Canelo too. That'd be something nasty. Danny nasty, man. Yeah, man.
You gotta show me some fights.
Huh?
You gotta show me some fights, though. You definitely gotta show me some fights.
Yeah, I got you, man. You know, boxing is... See, I like basketball and boxing, so it's my favorite sports, you know. Alright, so... It is what it is. But, how you doing, bro?
I'm feeling good, chilling. It's cool, it's getting cold out. Thanksgiving coming up.
Word up. Yo, we probably gonna have to do like the nigga Brown. Fuck Charlie Brown shit. They did my man, Franklin dirty. Isn't it his name, Franklin?
I think so.
Shit, y'all fact check me on that. But on this podcast, man, we got some good stuff on this podcast. A lot of different stories. We gonna talk about immigration heavy from a lot of different perspectives. And for the people who said the podcast is long and it's in radio format, so it's our own radio show format, formation like they do the shows and stuff like that. The radio show is that long, but I know y'all catch it when y'all catch it. And shout out to the people that support no matter what. Also continue supporting on our streaming services. Google Play, iTunes, all that good stuff there. Spotify, as well as our music. And the album coming soon. And I'm gonna preview one of the tracks from the album. You feel me? So that's something y'all can look forward to. But we're gonna start off with that situation of the Popeye chicken stabbing. And before we get into that, we're gonna make y'all laugh. We're gonna get into Bernie Mac on this lovely Friday. We're gonna get into the Mac Man. Rest in peace to the legend. A quick stand up for Bernie Mac.
I tell my brother, like I tell you, he crazy. You know, he been crazy a long time. See, old folks back in our day, we spiritual people. We pray all the time. I knew something was wrong with my brother because he hollered all the motherfucking time. Anytime some bitch holler, ain't nothing wrong with him. Something wrong with him. Ah! What the fuck he hollering for? At the breakfast table. Ah! My wife holler, don't worry about it. Something wrong, motherfucker keep hollering. Ah! I said, you holler one more motherfucking time, take this hammer and knock the fuck out of his ass. And my mama always let him sleep with me, because I always told like it is, let him sleep with you. But he can't start that goddamn hollering, mama. That motherfucker get up 3, 4 o'clock in the house, just be roaming and shit. When he got up, I'll be right behind that motherfucker too. I'm talking about he ain't gonna hurt nothing. You ain't sleeping with this bitch. I don't know what the fuck this retarded some bitch gonna do. And now they always change he's not retarded no more, he's mentally challenged. He's retarded. Sick fucker. Quit playing with the motherfucker. He's mentally challenged, he's mentally sick. My auntie had a nervous breakdown. Anytime motherfucker just sit there and stare at the motherfucking light. I said, auntie, what's she staring at? No, don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. You said something wrong with that bitch. Look at that bitch. That was the first time I ever cursed. I was like 7, 8 years old. I said, look at that bitch, mama. Something wrong with that motherfucker. And all black folks crazy motherfucker they kept in the back. They always kept that motherfucker way in the goddamn back. Your uncle was staying in the back. Wouldn't let the motherfucker come out. When you get mail, go to the store, and everything, you slide shit under the fucking door. Black folks got rules. We got rules like a motherfucker, just like cards. White people play poker, bridge. We play big whist, spades. And we'll tear that motherfucking house up. We'll tear that place up. Your table be fucked up, chipped all on the fucking time. Get on it, motherfucker. Get on it, motherfucker. Renege. You pull your pistol on the motherfucking renege, I'm telling you. My cousin said, man, we're having a car party, Bernie. Come on, man. I said, man, I don't know, man. He said, please come, Bernie. I'm telling everybody you're coming. I said, okay, man. So I came. Boston, I swear for the Lord. When I got there, police were there. Fire department was on the side. SWAT was in the goddamn trees. They had my cousin handcuffed in the back seat. I told the police officer, wait a minute, sir. I said, that's my cousin. I said, let me talk to him. He said, you better talk to him. I said, cuz, what's going on? He said, man, fuck that bitch, man. That motherfucker bitch kept, man, fucking around, man. I said, what'd she do? Every time I turned around, she was draw foreign, the motherfucker, draw foreign. These motherfuckers playing Uno. She ain't do nobody else like that. That drop on. I'll kill that bitch. Now, you ever played Uno? Uno will make you kick a motherfucker ass now. Boy, I played Uno the other day, man. We were sitting up there playing at 7 cards. All right, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, no problem. All right, red. Skip. Reverse, cool. Draw 2, ain't no problem. Right on. Skip again. Yellow. Yeah, yellow. Draw 4. Reverse. Draw 4. You got one more motherfucking time, man. I'm telling you.
New details tonight in a deadly dispute at a Popeyes in Oxon Hill. Police say Kevin Davis allegedly cut in line while waiting for a chicken sandwich. When a fight broke out, he was stabbed. Rachel Carden reports for WJZ with the search for the suspect. Rachel?
Friends say it was about something else entirely, but they wouldn't elaborate on what that would be. Investigators say 15 seconds after the victim started cutting people in line, that's when he was stabbed. Friends of the victim provided his photo to us today. As friends of 28-year-old Kevin Davis light a candle at the memorial they've created outside the Popeyes restaurant on Livingston Road, they say this was a misunderstanding.
This wasn't nothing over no chicken sandwich or nothing like that. Seems more like a misunderstanding.
Police say Davis was cutting customers waiting in line for the signature Popeyes chicken sandwich, and he got into a fight with this man around 7 last night.
I want to make this clear. 15 seconds later, a stabbing occurs. So from the moment that this single individual confronts the man who had cut in front of the other customers, 15 seconds later, on the sidewalk in front of this store, there's a stabbing that leads to a death.
Customers passing by this memorial as they head inside to eat are stunned and confused.
I'm surprised the death happened over $3.80, $3.99. It just don't make sense. I mean, you can get it anytime.
For friend Trey Martin, this life lost leaves a hole.
He was a good man. He wasn't like a wild kid. I mean, yeah, he did a couple like funny, silly things, but he wasn't no wild kid.
Police have recovered the knife used in the crime and are urging anyone with information about this man or the woman he was with to come forward.
I'm coming to my community and asking for your assistance in identifying the individual who's wanted for questioning. If this individual is watching, I would strongly encourage you to come forward.
The victim was stabbed once, fatally in the upper body. Investigators say this suspect is dangerous and they're trying to get him off the street. In Sturgis County.
First and foremost, no, I do not advise y'all to call the number of R.A.I.N on nobody. Y'all do that on your own risk. I don't give a fuck if you remain unanimous or not. Somebody is going to always know. Somebody always going to tell. But that's not the reason. Just mind your business in this situation. But what's most important at hand, not only because this shit is a Maryland story, but this shit is false media. Once again, it's not over a fucking chicken sandwich. I reiterate, it's not over a fucking chicken sandwich. They got into whatever situation they got into before the chicken sandwich. He just happened to be getting a sandwich they call a fucking specialty. A specialty now. How the fuck did the sandwich automatically jump higher than all the sandwiches ever created? That's what I'm confused about right now, bro.
I think what it is, it's from, first of all, media purposes. It's the perfect way. It's a perfect way to balance it and publish it. Like, they know if it's like people got into an altercation for being in the line, it's not going to sell or easy. People not going to read it as much. But if you advertise it as, chicken sandwich from Popeyes, and since the Popeyes chicken sandwich was a craze during the summertime, they're going to be like, what's connected things? So for real, it's just making it meme worthy. Look, people are going so crazy over Popeyes chicken. What must be in Popeyes chicken?
Yo, allegedly Popeyes set this whole situation up and nobody really got hurt. Allegedly, he stabbed them with a piece of bone after he ate a $5 chicken meal. Since they're coming up with false ass stories, headlines, I'm just throwing stupid shit out of there like them. They did not get stabbed over a fucking chicken sandwich. And this is Maryland. This happened in Maryland. And this is worldwide. And niggas think we on some boondock shit out here.
Then we don't
want some fucking chicken sandwiches. And that's to be clear, it's not glorifying or it's just acknowledging. It's no matter where you at in Maryland, people get busy no matter where you at. It's hoods all across Maryland. It's suburbs all across Maryland. All across the world, though, not just Maryland, all across the world. But in particular, Maryland is, the state that the boy reside in. That's why I claim the whole state. But they already know Salisbury and Baltimore is the homes. You feel me?
For me, definitely, like, media definitely spin this in a way to make it more advertising. Like, that's clear by day. And Maryland is considered a trash state anyway, like by others.
Facts, and that's why I rap hard as fuck for Maryland everywhere. I rap for the whole Maryland, bro. I'm gonna link all hoods from all Maryland, bro. And that's why I speak that on the album. I can't wait for y'all their album. I want to link all the hoods, everybody that's cool from everywhere. Cause I hate from niggas that's from the city, beef with niggas from the county. Cause it's cool niggas from both places. It's fuck niggas and it's gonna be fuck niggas no matter where you at, bro. But it's always gonna be solid niggas that can relate to all your struggle. Solid women that can relate to all your struggle. You feel me?
Yeah.
My hood bitches. My queens, you feel me? My scholars, you feel me? No matter where you at, everybody can just unify, bro. Our state is a little too small for us not to be all unified no matter where we at. You feel me? Show love. If you disrespect no matter where you from, and you can rap harder no matter where you from, but I just like rapping it all. My fault, bro. I just get so passionate about Maryland, nigga. They know.
For me, especially, like, I have business in Salisbury because that's where all my family is from. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, Salisbury raised me, but Baltimore made me. But Baltimore did raise me too as well. But I became a man up here. I had my first experiences of everything in life, you feel me? So it's I spent more than half of my life up here. Basically, I spent equal time on this planet in both areas. But where I became a man at and my life got serious at is in Baltimore City. But then I've been all across Maryland into a lot of places, bro. And I try to spread love everywhere. So it's just Salisbury and Baltimore I show a lot of favoritism. But everywhere I show love, though, it don't matter.
I was about to say, I'm definitely biased to Baltimore. That's why I kind of get heated when
people talk shit about the city.
Yeah,
I be feeling like beating the shit out of niggas. Yeah,
be like, you haven't lived there. Like, how can you talk shit about a place that you never lived, where you're too much of a bitch to live? If we're being real,
a lot of niggas is scared. Yeah, bro. That ass, I know about sleeping on the train, bro. That ass used to sleep on the train. You feel me? In the city, broke bread with people. Like, yo, that's all I got. But yo, let's all eat at the Subway together. Like, I know about the hard. Like I said, bro, I spend most of my life equally in both places, and it's like
had crazy experiences.
Yeah, when I really went off the porch, it was here. Like, for a perfect example, Tupac, he's born in New York, raised in Baltimore. Cause he went to school here and all that, but he also moved to Oakland, and he said he represent Oakland the most. He said Oakland is where he's from, because that's where he actually became a man at. You feel me? And Baltimore is that for me. You know what I mean?
Like, I would definitely say Baltimore is, because we moved when we was one, when I was one. And I was like, I went back, especially when y'all used to live at your old house. I'm talking about the old house. Then I'm like, for the people that's like, fuck Baltimore and shit like that, Baltimore trash and shit like that. Like, you remember that time when I was working at Home Depot, and pretty much people, I got put on the wrong bus, and I ended up downtown. So pretty much what happened was, people was like, dang, do you need help or something? And people helped me out. There's good people in Baltimore.
Facts, bro. Long story short, bro, Baltimore and Salisbury is our number ones, bro. And I would really respect shout out niggas that talk shit about the city. And I niggas already know, man. And I love everybody that represent. And shout out to the Squeezy boys, bro. Man, I hope y'all water business do good. I'ma see what's up. Man, we about to get into some quick music. Long story short, man, fuck that shit. They didn't go arguing over chicken sandwich. People fight all the time. Revealing the proof information now. Never change.
And they say when you got them,
Maryland.
they charge you about the
Another day, another crowd. Yeah.
So they were good, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes.
Talk to him, AK.
Bitch, I do my thing.
I just do my thing.
That would never change.
Nah, never change.
That would never change.
Nah, never change.
That would never change.
Yo. No feelings, no love lost whenever my top secret's off release. This blood in the rainbow like blood on the leaves. They say blood thicker than water, but it's water that spread life for my family trees. Relatives often bring stress or joyfulness, so either time it's time to blaze trees. Smoke a spliff got me higher than the boy fishing on DreamWorks. I took a lot of time off due to mental health issues, but now it's time for me to put in work.
Bitch, I do my thing.
I just do my thing.
That never change.
Nah, never change.
That never change.
Nah, never change.
That never change.
Yeah. Jim Crow still alive, niggas still like to change. Economical warfare with the purpose of extinction is the only thing running through their brain. The China white and hair on hair, Maryland, like I match with Luke Kane. The biggie still killing us unlawfully, what a goddamn shame. You can get murked in your own house for nothing now and get all of the blame. We still getting set up and that would never change.
Bitch, I do my thing.
Do my thing.
That never change.
Nah, never change.
That never change.
Nah, never change.
That never change.
Yeah. This black man was still at graduation or Shaquille. I already told you ain't no biggie, you can't stop the rain. A-Mac been at 60%, but that album sound just like a hurricane. This black man feels no pain, like Luke Cage. And this black man with arms is still head hard, just like Jax. My cousin booked over some goofy shit, so it's another day, another crown, until they free D-Max, yeah. I love you, boy.
Bitch, I do my thing. That would never change.
That'll never change.
That would never change.
That'll never change.
That would never change.
Nah.
Bitch, I do my thing.
Album on the way, y'all.
That never change.
I just gave y'all something light.
That never change.
Album with you sound like a hurricane.
Take me back to the first grade when it was easy to celebrate birthdays. Looking at a nigga now, and all he have is worst days. Feel like I'm stuck in a box, call me a shut away. Keep on stressing about shit I can't change. People asking me, am I okay? Hand me the gun so I can have a fun day. Just take me back to the first grade. Shit, I understand what it means to me. I'm tired of sleeping on these dirty sheets. Why this madness creeps? I listen to the spirits when they speak to me. Souls of the past that you will never see. When it's all said and done, I see who really knows me. Don't sit here and tell me that you love me. Been feeling this way since I was 16. Please help me. Stuck in my mind, hanging on the dime memories when the sun rises. I've been dealing with too much, got me feeling stuck. I've been dealing with too much, got me. I've been dealing with too much, got me feeling stuck.
Yo, what the fuck?
I've been dealing with too much, got me feeling stuck. I've been dealing with too much, got me feeling stuck.
Got me feeling stuck. What the fuck is going on? Like a sucker punch.
This anxiety been kicking my ass like me trying to fight a grown man. I'm hoping that you understand that I ain't the same man. Shit, I think I've been fucked up a little bit too much, drinking too much on this brown sand. Shit, here we go again. Should I take another swig?
What the fuck is going on?
Yo, let me get a fucking hit.
Yeah,
when the sun rises.
Is most unsatisfied.
That's why I entrusted you with their destruction. But because of your failures, they constantly interfere with my schemes to have adults rule the world. That angers me. I will no longer tolerate failure.
Father is most unsatisfied.
Disturbing story out of Mexico. We've learned that at least 9 U.S. citizens were killed in a drug cartel ambush. 6 kids are among the dead, including 2 8-month-old twins. Authorities say some people in the group were heading north, some to shop in Arizona, when the bullets started flying. Mexican officials say the triggermen may have mistaken the group's SUVs to ones belonging to a rival cartel. Authorities discovered the bloody scene after one of the survivors, a child, walked 14 miles for help. Now the FBI is offering to step in.
Revealing approved information now. Now I know KLM ready, fire it up, get it started. My thing with this is, starting off KLM, well, I just got to say this real quick. LA don't play that shit. Don't fuck around. LA don't play that shit. That's all, man. Go ahead, KLM. Talk your shit, man. And that's the first story we talking about. We talking about the 2 Hispanic girls who thought they could wear the fucking Ku Klans Klan costumes and get away with it. They even had the little fucking cross symbol down to the T. I said, if this ain't some weak ass real life Charlie Brown, man, oh my, go ahead, bro, my fault.
First of all, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, yo? For any motherfucker out there that's like, oh, it's just a costume, get over it. That's fucking pain. Why do you think we get mad at fucking blackface, yo? Like, off the rip, I'm saying that you're fucking cool. And before anybody be like, oh, you're being biased, it's not your race. They have different customs. You're dealing with you're in America where multiple religions and different people came. Just like you wouldn't go in Asian face, just like you wouldn't fucking sit up there and disrespect any other race. Why do you think Native Americans get mad at red face? Like the Redskins. Like, what type of shit is that? Like, it's some boundaries you do not cross. And be like, oh, you do not know. How do you not know? Like, black people are becoming more and more dominant in space. Right or wrong?
Facts. Like KLM said, we are in a position where we are tired of the bullshit. We're tired of being submissive. Even our men, like our pastors, are tired because they're like, yo, they're trying to lessen our voice. They're trying to weaken our voice. How can we talk? But they're trying to shut us up. And every time we say we want to talk, and they don't want to listen. But then when we raise our voice and demand, it's still crazy. And our women can't even express their self and express their personal issues. That also has to do with women's rights because they're still women. But they still have their own individual issues that they want to get across and still overcome, you feel me, as far as income. And a lot of other factors that they could personally tell you themselves. And I just know for a fact that income is one of the things that is an unfair advantage. Especially if you're a black queen struggling. And we know a lot of times it's sad predicaments where she does that on her own. Or even if in situations, regardless of her being with no child or no responsibilities as far as taking care of herself, why should she have an unfair advantage to having a head start? So we already know it's no longer games being played. They will express themselves. And I love how these two queens expressed themselves. They demanded justice when nobody else stood up. And I'm not trying to say nobody else didn't stand up, because rather if people thought them for hype or not, you was a force that they felt. But off these two fucking goofballs. And yeah, we turned up today on this Friday. Shout out to my brother, to everybody that support and listen to the podcast. And the next topic, KLM, we can talk about immigration on the next topic anyway. But real quick, how do you feel about 9 Americans just dead, bro?
9 Americans dead. And first of all, that's a tragedy. First of all, we should have been preventing that from happening. Like, what do we got in the FBI and the CIA for? CIA handle infernal terrorists. They deal with outside forces with different countries. So pretty much, I'm just saying we should have been on top of that. And this is kind of a reflection that I was trying to talk to you about how this is all leading back to America. This is having an effect on Americans. Like, the war on drugs is real. Like, the opium epidemic leads into Mexico seeing a country that was fiending for drugs and that was hard punishing it to make opportunity and make money. Because our currency is based more there than it is here.
And so, a lot of people might actually, I know we're going to also dive into this a lot on the other conversation. This is, something that was kind of similar, interesting. But to rebuttal what you just said, I know a lot of people, old timers especially, feel like everything you just said has nothing to do with our struggle. And I understand, I know you're going to rebuttal to it. But we're going to dive into it on the next podcast. We might get into why the market playing in the field, but they feel like that has nothing to do with them because it's not our politics. They said they feel for them. Yes, we all feel because we understand what it means to be destroyed as a people, and like so many people do. but we cannot try to fight everybody war. And it's interesting that you said that because that that it circled back to America, because I have a clip on the next segment that y'all hear after the music that shows the poppy seed that is grown heroin that is imported and grown in Mexico and not United States. And also heroin is the most notorious drug in Maryland. So it's just interesting. So we will be affected mainly by any repercussions of any type of heroin distribution. And shout out to my Mexican brothers, bro. We already know this is gonna be so good. I know KLM, man. Keep it loaded, man. Keep that Glock loaded. Man, real quick, you got anything you want to say about the music? About the music?
Oh, about the music?
Yeah.
Yo, I was about to go off. I'm just about to say, but yo, it's dope, man. Watching the process, and being a part of the process, it's amazing.
And I'm premiering before I Z. How you feel about that track?
Dope, man. Dope. Shout out to A-Mac, man.
What's good? NKLM on the album. What? D-Max on the album. What? Greedy on the album. What? My mother on the album. What? The Queen. What? Sammy. All that. Revealing the proof information now. Why do I complain?
Trying to flush away my sins. The split road to slow me down just in case my mind spins. Waking up, smoking weed, trying to burn away my sins. Drinking my red wine to mellow me out just in case my mind spins. Another day, another crown. Now let's begin. Another day, another crown. Now let's begin.
They tryna put me in the box, I decide to read that shit. Stick and move, flow too smooth, one jab from the dude. Which means you turn that cash is click, you no longer exist. Ironically, I'm also like Iron Mike. If I see green, it's on sight. You damn bitches ain't worth shit. Rhyme flow nasty, like your favorite porn star or any famous thought bitch. I'm your babe's pay shooter, they never miss a hit. Rather with A-Mac or whatever that rise from the oppressed, showing the wicked side of darkness to the evil oppressor. When I'm sober, it's always too much reminder of time wasted, trials and tribulation, followed by pain and love and temptations. For my birthday, my only wish is for my loved ones to be in better living
Waking up, drinking wine, trying to flush away my sins. The split road will slow me down just in case my mind spins. Waking up, smoking weed, trying to burn away my sins. Drinking my red wine and mellow me out just in case my mind spins. Another day, another crown. Now let's begin. Another day, another crown. Now let's begin.
Let me be, I'm just trying to free my mind. I'm trying to take it one step at a time. You call my phone, but I hit decline. Shit, I'm running out of time. I got pages for the low, if you didn't know. I feel the demons, they all around you. They pouring into your skin. You like a ball of sand, right? Drag me down to the abyss. I hate you, motherfucker, hope that you feel this shit. Hit you with a full clip, but I won't miss. When the storm hits, I'm just speaking my mind, but the game flip. Brother, give it some time. I'm not talking in riddles or rhymes. We gotta wake up or we just die. We dropping like flies. I remember living in a cul-de-sac, wearing all black, trying to find myself. I think I need some help. Fuck that help, I'ma get it by myself. Cause I'm used to being by myself. God, I need some help.
Waking up, drinking wine, trying to flush away my sins. The split road will slow me down just in case my mind spins. Waking up, smoking weed, trying to burn away my sins. Drinking my red wine to mellow me out just in case my mind spins. Another day, another crown. Now let's begin. Another day, another crown. Now let's begin.
The beginning of a new chapter. It took me a couple years of life lessons in order for me to decide what I'm really after. Life lessons such as going through mouth depression, gun possession, drug lessons, along with a list of unlawful confessions. This here's top drill with life lessons. While I'm loading 9, way from 99, born 95, rolling thinking raw paper. While my OG doing lines, drinking Coke 45. Old school shooter on Scotty and BS like Jeffrey 45. Always pulling out 45. Is he a legend because he's 45 with 2 nines? Or did 18 years for 85 grams and 2 dimes? Or because everyone knows he has lines to blow your mind, but you judge him all the time because it's true.
Flush away my sins. The split roll to slow me down just in case my mind spins. Waking up smoking weed, trying to burn away my sins. Drinking my red wine to mellow me out just in case my mind spins. Another day, another crown. Then let's begin. Yeah, I'm up there talking with the list and all that shit.
Journey. No beat to see. Agents looking for me. Send them away, send them away, send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them say, we'll make them pay, we'll make them pay. Send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them say, we'll make them pay. Send them away, send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them angels looking for me. Send them away, send them away, send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them agents looking for me. Send them away, send them away, send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them say, we'll make them pay, we'll make them pay. Send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them say, we'll make them pay. Send them away, send them away, send them away. I been told you they don't want it with me. Wrap it up and put it under the tree. I beat the track from the back, watch it come to her knees. The only time I'm with the shade is when I'm under the trees. The rap gang coming under a siege. Fall back, cause even the summer leaves, I killed them so suddenly. These pussies need summer's eve. I don't trust them when it comes to Eve, cause she know I only come to lead. On the track you sang couldn't run with me. Bring back Ali, tell them come and rumble me, but I don't want that. Heard he sting like a bumblebee. I'm the main attraction that you people come to see. Born screw up, so I guess the cookie crumbled me. Let me clear the air, leaving nothing but a tumbleweed. Your girl like a taxi, all she do is comfort me. Don't call her phone cause you messin' with a company. Demons used to comfort me. Living in that country scene, sipping on that junkie lean. Late night fights, I was giving niggas monkey swings. And when I die, I just hope for wings. Lately I've been losing hope in things, but why sleep? Cause we supposed to dream. I got this bitch and she never been this close to me. I know the game a parasite, but still make a host of me. Universe will make the most of me, like it's supposed to be. Plaques on the walls like the posters be. Breathe. I heard them angels looking for me. Send them away, send them away, send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them agents looking for me. Send them away, send them away, send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them say, we'll make them pay, we'll make them pay. Send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them say, we'll make them pay. Send them away, send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them angels looking for me. Send them away, send them away, send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them agents looking for me. Send them away, send them away, send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them say, we'll make them pay, we'll make them pay. Send them away, send them away. Lord, I heard them say, we'll make them pay. Send them away, send them away, send them away. Lord.
Fentanyl and opioid overdoses are making headlines from the Carolinas
babies
to the
born
nation's
hooked
capital.
in a birth fight
How
because
drug
of their
overdoses are on the rise in our community.
These beautiful flowers in a sun-dappled field in northwest Mexico are the source of an American catastrophe.
She injected the boy with heroin just days.
Two mothers overdosed on heroin.
They found a second overdose victim, a man inside the car with the kid.
Poppy, the raw material for heroin. The workers use sawed-off deodorant cans to collect the gum from the poppy buds.
We straight all the gum.
You're getting the gum out of the poppy.
Yeah.
Here, among the armed workers, we find a grandmother recently deported from Los Angeles. She's now petitioning to return. You miss your family?
Oh, really? Yeah, very much. Very much.
She says she's an Uber driver and harvests poppies on the side. Obviously, you know this because you lived in the United States, but the heroin epidemic is a huge problem. Do you have any concerns about being part of it?
I need the money only. You know, like doing this one, I feel very bad. I feel like dirty, you know, but I need money.
Build that wall! Build that wall!
In the age of Trump, Mexico has become a heated part of the national debate.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
But often overlooked in the furor over Mexico's role in illegal immigration and the influx of opioids is the fact that America's seemingly bottomless demand for drugs is fueling a crisis inside Mexico. The country is on what one expert has described as a march towards hell, gripped by an unprecedented spike in drug and gang violence, even increasingly in places where Americans go on vacation.
Nationwide, but you'd see a lot of it in large metropolitan areas like Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Atlanta, but also in southeastern states, in certain industries, poultry industry, construction industry, so on and so forth. This was not a small displacement either. We had one witness who testified that after he had run the numbers, he found that 40% of the decline in labor participation rates among black workers over 3 decades was attributable to competition from illegal immigration. 40%. You did the math on that in terms of labor participation rate, you know, you've got to do some juggling of the numbers, but it comes to nearly 1 million fewer jobs for black Americans as a result of the competition from illegal immigrants. And it's not just the employment levels, it's the wage levels also. And I can only give you a few examples, but we had evidence from the Fed in Atlanta, which did a study on this, to show that illegal immigrants depressed wages, the competition from illegal immigrants depressed wages by $960 on average, but in certain sectors, such as the hospitality industry, the depression of wage levels was $1,560. When you consider what the wage levels are for on an annualized basis, that's a significant amount of money. And because black workers were disproportionately concentrated in those areas, they were disproportionately affected. I can go on with this type of anecdotal data, which Jason's done a better job than we have of putting together and really highlighting the adverse effects of this. But there's a downstream effect also. And the downstream effect, which is kind of a domino effect, is well, when you've got a lower employment rate or lower wages among a certain cohort of the population, that population is also likely to suffer certain adverse effects, such as family formation is at a lower rate, there's higher incarceration rates, and we see this kind of phenomenon displayed in the black community. Not all black communities, but enough of them to present a concern. And it was enough of a concern, by the way, we had a couple of other hearings related to this matter, not discreetly, not related just to the competition from illegal immigration, but it swerved into that phenomenon. This type of adverse impact was something that concerned us enough, at least concerned me enough, that we on a number of occasions reached out to political leadership, specifically the Congressional Black Caucus, because they call themselves the Congressional Black Caucus. I didn't call them that. And I thought that they would be particularly concerned about this particular issue because the adverse impact is egregious. So I can tell you that we made a number of attempts to highlight this issue to the Congressional Black Caucus. We sent several letters to the then head of the Congressional Black Caucus. All we heard were crickets. In fact, on one occasion, the head of the Congressional Black Caucus falsely claimed that they had never heard from us until we produced the letters, the multiple letters and contacts that we had with them, and then they had, there was radio silence from them. So there is, my concern is that on a political level, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of energy behind this particular issue and trying to address the impact of this particular issue. I think that's an abomination, and I'll leave it at that.
And I had a question for Peter. You talked about how the Congressional Black Caucus really wasn't all that interested in the kind of things you were finding. What do you think is behind that? In other words, why?
Yeah, I can't speak for them. I think, though, that they have an allegiance to whatever the reigning orthodoxy is in the Democratic Party. And the reigning orthodoxy was, at the time, broadening immigration, including illegal immigration, and I think there was a political imperative attached to that. I mean, no one's ever really done any studies or anything like this, but I think it's pretty plain that, you hear almost every day from various cohorts that one of the aims of, electoral aims of the Democratic Party, or at least among progressives, is to increase the percentage or the number of people likely to vote for Democrats. And they hope that, blacks used to be the most reliable, and still are the most reliable constituency among the Democratic Party. And they were hoping, and there's actually been some commentary about this, and I think somebody wrote a book about it, that the aim was to change the demographics of the country to be more favorable to a Democratic electorate. So I think that may be a component of it. But beyond that, I'm baffled. Again, they call themselves the Congressional Black Caucus, and I would think they'd be concerned about issues that face the black community, and this is a significant issue that faces the black community.
Significant issue. All right, man, we're revealing the pro information now. Just to be clear, before I let the pit bull off and the lion out, I am not I'm not obligated to support one party or not. My stance on it is, if you're illegal, do it the right way. If you get caught, then nigga, your consequences is your consequences. Everybody has them. But I will try my best to rebuttal to KLM. And just to keep in mind, heroin came from Mexico and it was also flooded into America without America's control. So go ahead, KLM, kill it.
So, first of all, let's talk about the opium epidemic.
He's loose.
So
I can't stop it from here.
Hold on, I'm about to really get into it, because I hear a lot of people saying this shit, and I'm tired of people being like, "Oh, it doesn't have an effect on our community." What are you talking about? The whole entire epidemic started because what America did, Joe. That's just point blank. You can't deny that fact. The war on drugs, the JFK era has so many. Not JFK. The Ronald Reagan era has so much fucking effect on our people as a whole that you cannot just be like, "Oh, it's not our problem." The war on drugs, crack, the opium epidemic, where did it originate? From these soils. The war on drugs came to combat that because it was spreading to white America. Like, you cannot deny these facts. Like, you sitting up here being like, "Oh, well, it doesn't play a part on us." Why you think we got ADHD babies? Like, it's more and more. You see the result of the crack era on ADHD. The ADHD ratio went up. Right or wrong?
Yeah. And I also was an ADHD baby, but I'm also one of the most flyest, creative, honey dripping, obeyest motherfucking kings out here. What the fuck you talking about? I'm talking spicy on this Friday. I'm just happy that everybody's supporting. Things are going good musically on iTunes. I love all y'all, and I can't wait for y'all to hear this album. To answer KLM, my thing is this. What people have the most concern is, yes, it's fucked up, and we feel for y'all. But y'all also help move heroin all over the place. Just like she said, I understand what I did was bad, but I just needed money. So can y'all she's basically saying it was just business, it's nothing personal. And you're saying we need to clean up what we did. And she's basically admitting that, yeah, we had a part in destroying shit as well. Amen?
I feel as though first and foremost, you should be more aware of this. We as a community, like, just sitting back and be like, oh, it's not our problem. That means you're not watching it, because it's literally in your back door. Like, Mexico is like right there. Like, you even see jokes about how Donald Trump is like, oh, we're going to build this wall. But in actuality, they can climb it. I mean, you can't keep ISIS there forever. How long are they going to fund it? ISIS is horrible itself. It split kids from their parents. Like, keeps them in jail, like, below jail quality standards. Like, and I feel like to some point, us as a community, we have to relate to that. Like, look at our fathers being falsely convicted and in prison away from the family, where the family lives in poverty, where the son is likely to repeat the same thing his dad did. We live in those conditions every day. We should be adjusted. We should feel some type of sympathy towards that, regardless, like, off the strength.
All right, basically, to answer your first question, people feel like the Trump affiliation has nothing to do with us. We feel that disgust like everybody else feel that disgust when he does shit like that. Just like a more recent example, just to let you know how much it's on my heart and everybody else felt it. Black people pointed out how they said maybe Trump, you have to say allegedly, maybe Trump annoyed the Hispanic boy during Halloween because he put 2 candy bars. He basically didn't give him candy bar, and the little Mexican boy or Hispanic, whatever, you know what I mean? He was Spanish or Hispanic. Whatever, he looked up like, am I gonna get some candy? And Trump ended up putting both the candy bars on top of another kid costume, and he basically didn't acknowledge him. That's what, it was shown in the video. So people were like, yo, it's fucked up. And that's black people. And these are also still the same black people that say, look at the numbers. Immigration is fucking us up, doing us dirty. And yes, we still feel sympathy. Nobody said that we don't. And every time people said it's unfair when people try to bring it to, because it has nothing to do with people crying out fighting. Because a lot of our elders are, and if you listen back to the audio, they say Atlanta, Los Angeles, and those are 2 big places. And Los Angeles, and I remember I tell you all the time, Los Angeles, a lot of people complain and say that they are coming over here and terrorizing our elders and our women and shit like that. And they said they can't really come out and say, yo, what Trump's saying has a little bit of truth to it. Because if anybody come out, just like some of these policies that he got where you can get your business set up and for entrepreneurs and stuff like that, and how he's helping a lot of inmates in jail, trying to get, free, whatever, stuff like that. A lot of these people don't want to come out and admit to a lot of these good policies because it's like you automatically will be looked at like, yo, you a sucker, you a coon. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
So, if we go into Trump, I'm gonna go with Trump first.
Say it again, I can't hear you.
I'm gonna go with Trump first. That's gonna be my first bullet point, but I'm gonna bring up something else. So, pretty much with Trump, I still feel as though, some backdoor policies that he doesn't get a lot of face because we automatically see him as the greater evil. Like, we despise this nigga for what he does because he's an asshole. Like, he created a fake college just to scam students. Like, he's throwing toilet paper at people that was going through tsunami. Like, people love to hate on him.
Yeah, we all agree that he's an asshole. That's why it's so crazy if he has these things that people don't necessarily care to look into because he's an asshole, but it's actually low-key something good that actually will make sense to us, and it won't ever get broadcast because why would they? We never vote nothing, and it's just crazy that we always Republican. Do I agree with the wall? No. And do I get mad at people that say put up the wall? No, because this is still their home, and nobody wanna have people that come here that's not supposed to be here. I got you, bro. And before we get into the premiere of one of the songs for the album, KLM about to share his, his thoughts. But if they come over here successfully, do that. But my people who are foreigners from all over the world, all over different nationalities, they say and they clarify, as long as they do the process the correct way, I have no issue. And morally, all that taking the children from the parents is fucked up. And if these kids is getting touched on, you feel me? I swear to God, it need to be some type of wrath brought the fuck down. Cause it doesn't make sense for them to be involved, man. Protect the elders and protect the youth.
Like, first of all, then going back to the kids, like even still more on the kids, like I feel like we should help them more. They should be more of a focus. We need to find some type of sanctuary to put them in at a time like this, because ultimately America created that problem.
And we will get into more about that, because KLM, he's set to say America is doing it, man. And his opinion not going nowhere. And I love everybody they could think for themselves, regardless if people agree or disagree. And we about to get into Before I Sleep. It's for the album R.A.I.N coming January. Check it out. The premiere. Picture me rolling in the DMV. My state be Maryland, where shit gets Chesapeake deep. I'm wide awake, watching out for these pigs and snakes. But the irony is, I'm counting all of the sheep. Then I'm FaceTiming Andrew Jackson and Benjamin Frank. That means counting 20s and 100s, nigga. What else did you think? I'm having vivid dreams of big deposits at ATMs or the bank. Smoking dank, drinking teleport out the bottle, mixed with pink Moscato. Then I'm sticking my dick into something deep, wet and pink. Because pussy make the world go round. Even my flat earth niggas like, ain't that the truth? Then it's straight to the booth. Deep vents with my brother D-Rich, spilling out all my goals and truth. Smoking purple punch mixed with forbidden fruit. Listening to Victory Lap on iTunes. Asking God, why did you have to take King Nip so soon? I'm stacking crowns and destroying demons on my road to get rich. I catch a body from my brother D-Rich. Then I'm back to the city, patching up potholes with wine instead of spliff. I got kicked out my Uber ride and charged extra for speaking about racism and economics. But I really do not give a shit. I just finished my J anyway, then I call myself a lift. All this blasphemy about hating racism is making me sick. I need some antibiotics, oh Lord.
Before I go to sleep, I pray to God for love and peace. Before I go to sleep, I pray to Yasha where our souls to keep. While we're all to sleep like shackled sheep. Before I go to sleep, I pray to Yasha where my soul to keep. Before I go to sleep, I pray to God for love and peace. Before I go to sleep, I pray to Yasha where our souls to keep. While we're all to sleep shackled like sheep.
Bitch. It's a real war going on outside, and you niggas worrying about the fucking infinity stones. They sending subliminal messages through they flicks, nigga. They telling you all your superheroes are gone. Dumb niggas not waking up, you deserve the chrome. I don't understand shit no more. Sending niggas home by the bushels now. Ain't this shit sad to see? Now the tragedy told you that it's already written in history. That was meant for you to fall, you see. That shit made you mad, well, wake the fuck up then. Niggas sipping on lean and popping gin bottles constantly, not knowing that's a trap to them. How the fuck you waking up when you steady taking painkillers, relaxes? Nobody really know that stain villa. Subliminals, of course, I'm talking in code. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Your ass is gonna remain cold. Froze up in the hood, your ass can go to. You ain't shit to niggas. All blue like I'm Goku. God level, my flow proof. So cool. Niggas think they fucking with the kid, but they don't know, dude. I'm locked up and I'm focused, dude. Already seen some shit that I wasn't supposed to. Now I'm trying to expose that shit to you. If you can only listen close, dude. I can't say too much no more. Niggas already won the ball. Ready for chopper squeezing bullets. Niggas running for what? And they need ducking them on. My niggas pumping the what? Mac 11 already told your asses to rap if you run. The rap behind the gun line, your ass is life and it's done. Man.
Before I lay my soul to sleep, I pray to Yahshua want my soul to keep. Before I go to sleep, I pray to God for love and peace. Before I go to sleep, I pray to Yahshua want our souls to keep. While we're all asleep like shackled sheep.
Is not going to be sanctioned or silenced by a system that has proven not to be just.
A sea of people left the courtroom filled with standing room only after a judge decided they needed more time to review Landry's case.
It's despicable that just because the district attorney can't get their way, that they're going to decide, well, we want you to be removed. Like he has that much power.
The motions filed by the 16th JDC District Attorney's Office claim Landry is prejudiced and shows a bias against the prosecutors in the DA's office.
When they're removing her as a judge that you said to.
Khadijah Rashad is one organizer of the rally and is starting a petition.
People believe and support Judge Landry because of her integrity, because of her willingness to look at the evidence, and if there is no evidence, then the case is dismissed.
United hand in hand, the group believes the hearing was only postponed because of their support. Donald Thompson says they elected Landry as a judge to serve the people and not the DA's office.
We will not allow the deceptive and evil and wicked practices of this system in this district attorney's office to remove our sister from any case.
All right, revealing the proof information now. I just want to, before we get into the final segment, I just want to give my shout outs. Shout out to Crafted Organics, Quillen Price. Shout out to Henry Hemp, Perfect CBD. Yo, how did you feel about the CBD? You loved it. It was perfect, right? It was right. Quillen Price, man, we love you, brother. We love your business. We love everything that's going on over there. The CBD, Harry, Hemp Inc. Oh my goodness, bro.
It heals.
Bro, oh my goodness. We can't really express it enough. And I'm not over animated. You feel me? I'm just being honest with y'all, bro. And I just had to say that just now. And before we go in any further, King, keep on doing your thing, man. And KLM, you got any shout outs you wanna give out?
Shout out to that boy Mamel.
Melford.
I don't know if he out or not, but shout out to Tavon. I don't even know if he's still in there.
Okay.
Shout out to that boy Sammy.
Young Sammy, I don't know when we're supposed to be meet up with Sammy. Sammy's supposed to be back on the podcast real soon. Shout out to everybody that support. Shout out to my man Quentin. I love you, boy. Shout out to D Rich, MD, my man Dobson. You feel me? Shout out to everybody on the job that work overnight, slaying. Shout out to the single mothers, the single fathers, the single brother fathers, the single sister mothers. Shout out to everybody out there, the single aunt mothers, all that. They raise you up. Grandparents, they continue raising you, my entrepreneurs. Shout out to my man Emilio. Shout out to my man. Shout out to everybody that continue pushing forward, my queens. Shout out to Panda. Shout out to Young Asia. Man, shout out to everybody that continue pushing it forward, man. Feel me? Who else you want to give a shout out to, man? Shout out to my man Magoat. Shout out to my man Sean. You feel me? My man Matt. My man Juan. What's good with y'all niggas, man? What's good?
Oh, shout out to my homegirl, Sydney. Shout out to my homegirl, Light Skin. And I think that's pretty much it,
man. Shout out to my man Kenyon. You feel me? My man, bro, man. Shout out to my man Greedy. Album fire. I love all y'all for supporting. Shout out to my man Webb, bro, from Africa, supporting in Africa. You feel me? That's the bro right there, bro. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my man Cam. Shout out to Nene, Brianna, Brea was good. Shout out to everybody, bro. To the whole family, man. I love all y'all, bro. Shout out to everybody that's continue being them, man. I know we got a lot of shout outs. Let's get back to the podcast. Revealing improved information now. Episode 37. What a Friday. You can tell we energized. We feel nice. KLM, go ahead, my brother. How you feel about this situation with this judge, man?
So first of all, I feel like I just read the article and stuff like just now, but it was a lot of slandering going on, like for her name. It was like, oh, since she said that she was not for the rich but for the poor people, that she was automatically biased to the fact that she's more likely to target a rich individual. And they even try to go as far into race and being like she was going to target, since she was black, other black offenders. And I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with it? Like, she sees evil. If she sees evil, what do you want her to do? Like, even if you're going, like, either way she was going to get attacked. Like, if her crime record, I mean, the people that she was sentencing was poor, or she was like, I'm for the rich, I'm not for the poor, or I'm strong on drugs, or no, actually, if I'm weak on drugs but strong on crime, it was always going to be an issue either way, especially with a person of color, because you don't see that with white judges, where it's like, okay, we're strong on drugs, we're strong on crime, you get max offenses, which end up targeting people of color. But since she of color, you think that she's going to be too sympathetic. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. And it's like one of them situations again. And as you know, I'm only Kobe. ERA is just 24 for you. Those who didn't know the slang. If you did, then you did. But so I'm only 24 years of age, and I'm starting to know everything is just selfish as far as humans. People's issues, people's problems is just selfish. Whoever the majority is that agree on something, that's what gets fixed. That's what gets done. People are selfish, and then inside of people's selfishness, people forget about everything people did for them. People don't care, and in this situation, it's evil. And we always are advocates about voting locally. Your judges and shit, and you know, stuff like that are local things
that matters.
Yes,
like
so by you
do that.
Facts. So by you voting locally, this gives queens like this opportunity to have the confidence, because the people had her back and they was like, we are behind her. This makes more people comfortable that are judges, or young queens that are coming up that want to be judges, or men that are coming up that want to be judges. That gives us more opportunity, brown people, you feel me, and brown and black people, opportunity to see, yo, we got people behind this is actually going to care. You feel me?
And
vote locally.
This is why I truly believe this. As a community, we need to move, not necessarily like a military, but have a war-ready mindset. Like, protect your old heads, protect your young ones. Start gaining land and building land. Pretty much, I'm going as far as saying building bases. Set up areas that are primarily black, build it up. If it's something, even if it's something as small as one corner store treating your people wrong, one nail salon or hair salon treating your people wrong,
and
push them out.
Oh, and I love it. While we're on this topic, and real quick, shout out to Jesse Eugene Russell. He is the black man who invented the digital cell phone. Yes, Jesse Eugene Russell. And since we're talking about these black entrepreneur ownerships, I got into a situation last weekend. You know, I'm nice. Got my forbidden fruit, my CBD, my crafted organics. I'm feeling nice. And what did I go get, bro?
Some water. Get a water, yeah.
Thank you, bro. I want to go get some water, some nice spring water. And I know how much I pay for the water. Black people, we know how much we pay for our shit, bro. It's not no slip ups ever. Whether we're sober, high, You feel me? In the kitchen, cooking noodles, baking motherfucking pie. We know. God damn it. We know. So I had to correct this young brother who is a foreigner.
Would you call him a brother or a cousin?
Man, I try to be respectful. He ain't shit. A young weak motherfucker. You feel me? KLM made me double up with my answers, so I try to be respectful. Fuck him. He gonna tell me no. I said, what? First of all, you don't speak proper English. How you gonna do your business? And he's on the cell phone. You on your phone. I send her technology. Get your shit together. And he gonna tell me no. I had more than enough money, so I wasn't tripping. And water, you feel me? And I was feeling nice ever since I've been eating better and using crafted organics and having my CD, you feel me? My CDB from crafted organics. Nah, that's the tablets, my brother.
Okay, then.
Hey, you slipping. That's why you need that crafted organics.
You need.
And that CBD. And that CBD. See?
Okay.
Yeah, man. Henry Hemp Inc.
All right,
but true story. Listen, man, we need our own businesses, bro. That ass, bro. And that's why I'm advocating and supporting. Support brothers like Crafted Organics, bro. My brother Quillen Price, man. You feel me? I'm a big advocate. It works, I'm telling y'all. Talk to Stice Cat and them closing out, man.
So, first of all, you know he got into it again last night when me and my mom went to the store.
Hold on, say it again?
The guy, he got into it last night at the gas station.
He got into it with who?
A white guy.
About what? A price of an item?
For gas. He gave him like $19, I think. And then he was like, no, you only gave me 14. Let me show you. Fuck. Yo got mad.
Who got mad?
The white guy and the counter guy.
So what do you remember? So did you remember know that I was telling the truth? That's why I was like, I said, bro, that ass, y'all know this, bro. I know people listening like, yo, he telling the truth. And shout out to all y'all that's listening all the way up to the end. They don't care about how long the podcast is. Y'all just support us. I love y'all, that ass, bro. Shout out to the Philippines, man. Shout out to Germany, man. Big Chris was good, man. Man, yo, that ass is, look, man. I'm so fired up because I don't have no reason to lie. We know how much we pay for shit. And I corrected that man. I said, bro, that's not what the price is. I was just sitting here yesterday. That's not what the price is. You feel me? Crazy, bro. What's up, bro?
That's why I was like, yo.
We got like 2 minutes left.
We live too comfortable, man. Like, real talk. I'm in the state of mind, if we militarize our people and give our people more space, like buying out houses instead of renting them, and actually putting those seeds in, we can build up a financial, stable base. And if we do this on a mindset of, look, this is my state, that's your state, and we come together, share resources, supply, and stuff like that. And in the day and age where war is everywhere, it's like our police are militarized. Why the fuck do they need to be militarized?
Facts. And we have to stop kicking out our motherfucking youth so early. We are the fucking soldiers, bro. We have to form God body. The youth are the legs, the torso. Hold on. The younger youth that are coming up, they are the torso. I mean, they are the legs, and because they are the future, they're gonna carry us when it's time. Next, we are the torso. We're in the age now, this generation now. Our parents and them, they supposed to be like the heads. That's the elders and the wise men and stuff like that. And also the people who still keep intact of their strength. How the fuck how are we gonna improve if y'all kick us out and gotta even set us up to be better than y'all? Y'all just set us up just to survive, not to continue. You never stop being a parent, bro. What's up, KLM?
That's what it all has to go to. The feeding process, yo. Like, you cannot raise warriors if you kick them out too soon without any training. So, pretty much, it's like raise your kids until they're able. Like, education is our biggest weapon. Like, if you raise your kids to be smarter, wiser, and learn from your experiences, and at the age where they can go to school and college, they can educate their mind. And if you teach them a healthy body stable so they can be fit and stuff, their body can match their minds.
Facts. That ass. Everything he's saying is a legit. Huge round of applause. I love all y'all supporting. Be on the lookout for the album. Me and KLM are going to be hitting the lab this weekend trying to cook up more stuff. The album, bro. Man, I'm hyped, man. Everybody's happy for me. I just feel good, man. And hopefully, not hopefully, I know y'all rock with that song before. IG. That's not a mastered version. The album is going to be fully mastered. I'm putting a lot into this. All my videos, it's going to be more so on YouTube. And y'all already know about my YouTube. Some videos, they ban the podcast. That's why I'm not promoting as heavy like I promote on my other platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and as well as the music. It's 3 singles that I got out right now. The album coming January 2020. I love all y'all. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. Man, hey, I'm just gonna be out there. Shout out to my man Webb, revealing the proof information now, episode 37. Blind.
I was blind to see all the things that you was out here trying to do to me. You told me you was down to ride. You looked me straight in my eyes. Girl, just a bunch of motherfucking lies. Heart racing, heart aches, I'm traumatized.
Yeah, these niggas, they gon' snitch, they gon' spill the tea. Yeah, gotta pay to hang with me, can't get this clout for free. No, now I'm high up, all these drugs, hope it take the pain away. But it's killing me inside, my brain fade away. Yeah, I gotta get this bread, I gotta make a way. If you ain't bleed me back, then you gotta pay. I'm on my grind, nigga, every single fucking day. Yeah, niggas fucked up, I'm really traumatized. Yeah, I see through the bullshit, I ain't blind. Yeah, these bitches taking everything, not my mind. Me and a little hickey with the fucking vibes.
Broke my heart, now I'm in my bag. You told me you would never do that. The drugs in my system say fuck that. Off the Xans, hope I don't relapse. Now I'm off this LSD. I'm high, shit, it's got me seeing things. I don't know if it's real or if that shit is make-believe. God damn, I'm in a trance. I've been going through the motion, dripping like an ocean.
Me a little hickey, putting things all in motion. And I'm off the perk, nigga, moving slow motion. If you fucking with my team, we gon' get the blowin'. Yeah, I'm young and paid, nigga, what the fuck you saying? Fucking with a cam, nigga, we gon' get the spraying. Bodies get the laying, nigga, I ain't playing. Bodies get the dropping, nigga, I ain't never flopping, nigga. Bodies get the dropping, nigga, I ain't never flopping, nigga.
I give, you take, my little heart, it aches. The love you gave, I'm now realizing it was fake. I was blind to see all the things that you was out here trying to do to me. You told me you was down to ride. You looked me straight in my eyes. Girl, just a bunch of motherfucking lies. Heart racing, heart aches, I'm traumatized. Broke my heart, now I'm in my bag. You told me you would never do that. The drugs in my system say fuck that. Off the Xans, hope I don't relapse. Now I'm on this LSD. I'm high, shit, it's got me seeing things. I don't know if it's real or if that shit is make-believe. God damn, I'm in a trance.
They used to tell me, boy, you need to hit the block, yeah. They used to tell me that I never reach the top, yeah. They used to tell me I should give it all I got, yeah. They used to tell me they was real but really not, yeah. They used to tell me that I need to hit the block, yeah. They used to tell me that I never reach the top, yeah. They used to tell me I should give it all I got, yeah. They used to tell me they was real but really not, yeah.
Said, let me get spiritual, I'm the digital miracle. All this money going around like it was spiritual. You niggas hysterical, you need to just let it go. Or I'm chopping off your head the same way the lettuce grow. Lord told us to let it go. Nothing really matters at funerals or masses. Only time that we gather, other often when we battle. Looking for beef like cattle. She ride me without a saddle. I'm drowning without a paddle. When the text could ignite a battle, and the night can get abandoned. How I hit your chick and all the bitches bragging. Yeah, we different cause you bitches RuPaul when you dragging, fagging. They don't trust me, I'm a loose cannon, Bruce Banner. I couldn't pick a flaw with 2 cameras. Brought new hammers for loose banter. You questioned and the truth answered. Bars deadly as a new cancer. Exposed these rappers like a new dancer. They used to tell me, boy, you need to hit the block, yeah. They used to tell me that I never reach the top, yeah. They used to tell me I should give it all I got, yeah. They used to tell me they was real but really not, yeah. They used to tell me that I need to hit the block, yeah. They used to tell me that I never reach the top, yeah. They used to tell me I should give it all I got, yeah. They used to tell me they was real but really not, yeah. I'm a star child, lyrics are art style. All I do is beat the track up, martial art style. Who art thou? Feeling like I'm Shakespeare, sitting in these dark clouds, but my vision stay clear. I take fear and turn it to my gasoline to feel the dry doubt if they ever passing me. Pass the weed, your boy blows ass the trees. I'm feeling the love, I always pass the king. You can keep the torch, just pass the rings. Bars heavy in my death, even the casket leans. Rich and famous is the classic dream, but when your squad missing shots, what could you ask the team? I just tell them pass to me, I splash the 3. I done wrote more scriptures than a pastor reads. Nicknamed Dirt Dastardly, a catastrophe with a mastery of acting bastardly, to the point that my mama don't ask for me. Get serious, use a laugh at me, while mostly whack rappers chasing after me. Who the best? I'ma check like they cashing me. Don't hate, just watch the time and I get lost in rhyming. Fuck with me and get popped like you lost your hymen. Dark days are the cost for shining. I spilled the tea and raised the cost in China. An architect called me Baltimore's lost designer. How much for your soul? Guess it cost designer. I felt like Malcolm when he lost Elijah. I'm the truth, you a falsifier. The results get dire. The scene turned into a forest fire. I get more inspired to soar into the orbit higher till I'm worn and tired or aspire.
No more dope, pills, crack, or heroin. First class dumbass, just to be clear. It's another junkie getting high. Off dope, pills, crack, or heroin. In the state of Maryland. Y'all better listen up. More Geminology.
His girlfriend is pregnant, and his mother-in-law often drives around town
if y'all pay attention to the description, y'all will see this is a very complex tape. Hot up, sober, or tipsy. It's a money shit for everybody. My album also fire, but you know, I got them drums on it. Or heroin.
It's peer pressure.
You dig me? Sad reality is we still locked in them chains. Nobody care if we die, nobody wanna make real change. So they gon' make our ass get taxed every time, man. Them blocks poppin', niggas get the dropping quick fast, man. Unity is only for those that's really woke, but they put them to sleep with the bullet though. I can't believe they still wanna overachieve. Most seekers get mad for niggas, sell them more weed, so they kill them and take them out. That's what they like to see, and they sell them niggas guns to track it back to eventually. Listen, that's just how the game go. You get it from your enemy, and lock you back in shackles, and you wondering who riding on me. Take your anger out on niggas that didn't do shit. You was a nigga who in the hood that is a nuisance and gotta get new quick. You bringing us down, I can't believe that you tryna give us some dabs in the pounds. The biggest still shooting us down, like that shit cool to be around. I can't believe that shit so profound. A nigga shoot a school up and don't label him a terrorist, but his color or religion is Muslim and they scared of him.
In Baltimore, heroin never left the streets. Ron is not an addict, but many of his friends
First class dumbass, just to be clear. It's another junkie getting high. Off dope pills, crack, or heroin. In the state of Maryland.
No, not really. Something to see it too. Mom is 18. She prostitutes herself.
Independence Day removed, yes. It's another junkie get high. Yeah. Hot up, sober or tipsy. It's here to save everybody. What up, Smokey?
they're gonna learn. But I would say,
More Geminology.
if they were so concerned, then why not come and help me?
I feel you, baby. Yeah, shit is crazy. This all I know. The murder, rap, and wreck shit. It's kinda sad that niggas doing drugs is anorexic. Everybody on drugs, nigga, accept that. Yeah. This all I know, to give you my pain and glory. So please glorify my hatred as I continue to tell you these Maryland tales. To solidify my hip-hop glory. The days after the chosen one chose death over slavery. Change somehow so has a cause and effect on my people. But the kings and queens admired you for your bravery. Barely myself, let's skip a class at Morgan State. I hope you can bear with me while I educate. I don't mean to complain, but why is how I currently meditate. I'm playing chess with my rhymes now, and that definitely was a checkmate. The beauty of your mornings and the loneliness of your night falls to the cause of vibration and complexion. I'm so depressed from my wicked depression that everything in the shadows of darkness even blocked out my own reflection. Can't believe that I missed the exit. Continue life of misery. Hopefully the judge doesn't sentence me. How you gonna sentence the king in shackles and all things?
The feeling of abandonment is shared by many. Drug policy experts say that the whole issue of drugs has fallen off the political radar.
The war in Iraq and the economy are the dominant political issues in the country at this particular time. The fear factor that relates to violence associated with drugs has diminished significantly.
It may no longer make national news, but the gun battles and drug-related violence has never stopped in the city. The murder rate here is 7 times the national average.
In the streets of Baltimore, it is common to come across what people call memorials. You can see them in lampposts and also sometimes in trees. These places symbolize where young people were murdered, mostly because of drugs. And people come here to pray for their memories.
More than half of the black male population under 30 in Baltimore is either in prison or on parole. Cornell is a former drug dealer. Since he got out of jail 3 years ago, he spends his time in poor neighborhoods trying to help vulnerable teenagers.
I stayed locked up 19 years, 9 months. I pray to God that no one else has to go that far before they really wake up to what's really going on in life. You know, we all make mistakes, and this is one of the reasons why they put races on council, because nobody's perfect.
One generation helping the next.
But I make it right now. It's not big on way on.
In a city desperately in need of it.